Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to share with you the articulation of the Power Rangers from the Legacy series by Bandai and also from the Lightning Collection by Hasbro. So first off, the head is able to rotate left and right and all around for Hasbro. Same goes for the Legacy Ranger. This is how high it can look up. The Legacy is able to look up a bit more. And this is downwards. The hands of the Legacy Ranger is able to go up higher than the Hasbro Ranger. And the Legacy Ranger also has a bicep swivel joint. The Hasbro Ranger does not have a bicep swivel joint. It's quite similar to the Marvel Legends actually, that the female characters usually do not have the bicep swivel joint. However, the elbow joint allows the arm to swivel around. And it is also a single hinge joint. For the female Legacy Ranger, the elbow is a single hinge joint and it also cannot swivel, but mostly because there is already a bicep swivel. The Legacy Ranger also has a forearm swivel, but Hasbro does not. There's no forearm swivel for the female Hasbro Ranger. The wrist is similar to Marvel Legends for this Hasbro Ranger. It can swivel around and also just move left and right. But for the female Legacy Rangers, just like the male Legacy Rangers, it has kind of a revoltech-ish joint. You can see that the hand is able to move up and down. And if you position it correctly, it can also move left and right. But the thing about this joint is that it looks a bit awkward that you can see a ball over here at the wrist area. Next, the torso. The Legacy Ranger has a diaphragm joint and is able to bend down this much. The female Hasbro Ranger has an ab crunch and also a diaphragm joint. Although the diaphragm joint does not allow much movement to the front. The diaphragm joint allows it to move the torso left and right. So although it does not have a waist swivel, it's able to turn left and right. And it also has shoulder butterfly joints. And unlike the male figures of the Hasbro Rangers, this one doesn't look so awkward if she moves her hand backwards. And she can also move her hands a bit forward too. For the Legacy Ranger, she has a waist swivel. And the diaphragm joint also allows her to turn. The female Legacy Ranger is almost able to do a complete split. But for the Hasbro, not as much. The Hasbro version also has a thigh swivel joint, double hinge knee joint, and also a calf swivel. And the feet with a hinge joint up and down, and also ankle pivot. Same goes for the Legacy Ranger. There's a thigh swivel, there's a calf swivel, double hinge knee joint, and the feet also hinges up and down, and also ankle pivot. For the knee joint, the Legacy version is able to bend more than the Hasbro version. One thing to note is that because of the Pink Ranger skirt, the Legacy Pink Ranger isn't able to do the split as much. But for the Hasbro version, she's still able to do it because the skirt is higher up, so it does not restrict the thigh joint. So yeah, like the black Blue and Red Ranger, I prefer the Lightning Collection version of the Pink and the Yellow Ranger as well. Although the range of articulation for the Legacy female Rangers is a bit better, I still prefer the Hasbro version of the Pink and the Yellow Ranger. They just seem to be able to hold their poses better. What do you think of the articulation of the female Power Rangers? Do stay tuned for more comparison videos, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.